Okay, now it's showing that I have stabilized frames. If anyone is in the chat, please let me know. In the meantime, I'm just gonna put some music in. Yep, we're stabilized. Oh my god, or we're stable, I guess. Thank fuck. I thought we were gonna have to cancel another stream, bro. I was about to be mad. I was about to be really mad. Hold on. I just gotta set up my shortcut keys again because they were undone when I reinstalled my driver. It's gonna be control. All right, everyone, it's stabilized now. I mean, you said it's okay now, but yeah. Thank God. We're not gonna restart the stream anymore. I hope people come back. I really do. This is Control Z. This is gonna be Control Y. My shortcut keys are back. Alright. We can get to drawing. 4 people are watching currently. Hey, that's better than 0, bro. Never mind, 2. That's still better than 0, bro. Plus, I think more people will join, like, later. So it's fine. And to be honest, I don't really care if people don't watch it because this is supposed to be more of a what you call it, more of a documentation of my manga creation process. So if people don't join, it's fine. Okay, I think I figured out how to keep the chat on screen while still doing my... Never mind, I did not. What if I... This is another thing I'm gonna struggle with. How does it look like on the stream right now? Does Jared J. Doge. How's it going, man? Does the drawing program look fine? Because it's not full screen on my screen, so I don't know how it looks in the stream. Madra. Oh my god, Madra. Did not think you would show up to the stream, bro. But hey, how you doing, bro? Have you cooled off? Quality isn't available. What's the max quality that is available? You have the audacity to be here. Bro, please don't start arguing in the chat, bro. I'm gonna time you guys out if you argue in the chat. I swear to God. For me, it's 1080p. Okay. That's good. to sort of explain what we're doing here again, I am in the middle of of creating a manga. I just finished writing it yesterday, so right now we're gonna be going into the art. So I'm gonna be doing a bit of character design, but not too much because we don't even have that many characters in the manga. We have like 5, and 2 of them are not really that important. So we're really only going to be designing like 3 characters, and out of those 3 that are important, one of them isn't even going to show up that much. Wait, you know that dude that posts his drawings on your Discord? Yeah, I do. There are quite a few people actually, but yeah, Gabe is the one that posts most frequently. So when I finished the Bayonetta art and joined the Discord back, I wanted to flex a little as a joke, and he lashed out on me and started calling words again, so I left the Discord. That's not how I remembered it, bro. Okay, right now I'm making the basic design of the main character, my story, and this one we're not really gonna be doing much designing because the main character in my story is the guy that appears on the he's the channel avatar, the guy on my profile picture. And please, let's not talk about the Discord situation because I'm not really in the mood for that right now. That's not what we came here to do on the stream. Not gonna lie, it seemed more like a taunt to me. Y'all always blame it on me. Hey, bro. Maybe you're right, maybe you're not, but honestly, I don't want to talk about that right now. You can message me privately if you really feel like you were in the right, bro. But please keep it off the stream, bro. Ikram, yo, how's it going, bro? Yeah, so this guy is gonna be the main character of my story, the guy on my YouTube profile picture. We're not really gonna be designing him because his design is pretty much already set in stone. The only thing is, he's gonna be much younger than he is on my YouTube. Nah, I won't. Last time I pleaded innocent, I got muted for a week. Hey, nah, you didn't get muted for a week because you pleaded innocent, bro. You got muted for a week because you started insulting other people in the Discord, bro. I wasn't. I didn't mute you because I thought you were wrong. I muted you because you insulted people in the Discord. That's why. Wait. So like a child version or teen, early teens? Well, as he is on my YouTube profile, he's already in his like late teens. Right here, I'm gonna make him like around 10 years old, more or less, like a literal child version of him. And I'm trying to give him that like big ass like Luffy smile. But it's not working out. I forgot how to draw, bro. The hell? I don't always seem to be in the mood to practice nowadays. Any tips? Honestly, just take a break, bro. If you feel like you're not in the mood, just don't try and force it, because that's just gonna burn you out. Just take a break, bro. Stop drawing, get some fresh air, do whatever you need. That's not like art that you need to that can help you relax. And when you come back to it, you'll be a lot better. Trust me. Sure, I insulted them first. Well, if you got insulted first, bro, just send me screenshots in my DMs. If I see that you're really in the right, I will, take proper action against the people who may have insulted you. Or, well, if you send me a screenshot, that means they definitely insulted you. So, yeah, I will take proper action against the people who insulted you. Oh my god. Can't draw his eyebrow. He's supposed to have this, like the Dragon Ball eyebrows. But I'm having a hard time drawing them right now. By the way, how does the music in the background sound? Because to me, it sounds like really like distorted and messed up. I don't know if you guys are hearing that. Wait, it's a long time to forget about. Wait, oh, it's long gone. Forget about it. I'm reading Vagabond. Tried, gotta go. And the meaning like sarcastic confusion. Yeah, bro. Guys, please stop arguing. Like Madara said, bro, it's long gone. Just forget about it, bro. It sounds normal. It doesn't sound normal to me. It sounds like, like imagine if this song had like a horror version of it. Yeah. It sounds like really messed up and really distorted to me. Wait, are the... Oh, you asked a question, not arguing. Well, bro, just stop talking about it altogether, please. Cause it's getting kind of annoying. I animate while watching. Alright, bro. And send your animation on the Discord, bro. I'd love to see it. My god. My character's hair is kinda hard to draw, I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to get it started, but yeah. This is more or less what he's gonna look like. I still have yet to do a full body shot of him. I don't know what the rest of his body is gonna look like, because the way I drew him in my profile picture, he's like super like buffed and ripped and shit. So that's not really what children are supposed to look like. So I gotta figure out what kind of body type he's gonna have as a kid. Obviously he's gonna be like scrawny and shit, but I've never drawn like skinny characters, so I'm not too sure how that's gonna look. Soft skin with six-pack. I don't think I'm gonna give him any muscle at all. And if anyone is wondering, the tablet that I'm using right now is the same tablet that I used in my in the video where I did the tablet review. And the problem that I was having, it wasn't the tablet's fault, it was kind of my fault, because without realizing, I switched the tablet mode. Because this thing has different modes, so it works with like Android, iOS, and iPads and shit like that, like not just phones. And I apparently set it to Android mode, where it's supposed to work with the phone, and that's why the mapping on the tablet was messed up. So I had to I reinstalled the driver, but that was completely unnecessary. All I had to do was just put it back to desktop mode. So yeah, that was kind of annoying. Parabolo, yes, exactly. That is the tablet that I'm talking about. And for some reason, my character's hair looks kind of weird. Let me try and fix that. Okay, what the hell happened? His bangs are a little shorter than usual, so I'm gonna try and make them a little bit bigger. especially these front two bangs that that kind of part on the side of his head. There we go. This looks a lot better. Missing anything? I don't think I am. Okay, so this is pretty much what the main character is gonna look like. His face doesn't really change much as he ages. Just gonna bring his eyebrows a little bit more down. Des Menewe. I don't know if I'm reading your name correctly, bro. How's it going? Can you read my comment, please? I just did, bro. How you doing? And his forehead is looking a little big, so maybe I'll try bringing these bangs a little bit more downwards. I used your tutorial to draw, so thanks, man. Well, thank you for watching, bro. And I really appreciate it, and it really supports the channel. God. Okay, so this guy's name is Michio Togaro, and I gave him a Japanese name, even though, you know, I'm not Japanese, and this manga will not even be like in Japanese format. Michio. God, I can't. What the hell? Togaro. Here we go. This guy's name is Michio Togaro, and basically, his entire story is that throughout his whole life, he hasn't never been allowed to leave the house, and he really wants to go see the outside world. So he has tried to escape from his house like multiple times, and he has never failed. But in the present, I guess, storyline, or in the present time of this manga, he will be escaping, and he will be successfully escaping. But when he gets to the outside world, he'll realize that the world is not all it was cut out to be, or it wasn't what he imagined, you know? By now, also keep going. No matter who said you're useless, you'll always be my go-to art teacher. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate it. Those words are kinder than I ever could have imagined, bro. You really have no idea how much it means to me. Okay, so now we'll be doing the second main lead, and that's gonna be a girl. Where's the... oh, it's this. I'm gonna go with the circle because I cannot draw a circle myself. God. I feel like the jawline is a bit too strong. Or too sharp. Not too strong, oh my god. His name got a meaning by any chance? Yes, it does. Well, not his surname, but his first name. It's, Michio is a Japanese name, and I believe it means man with the strength of 3,000. But like, contrary to his name, he's not gonna be like super OP, or at least not like out of the gate, you know. He's gonna climb his way to, or claw his way up to the top, sort of like a Naruto or like an Asta. If you've ever watched Naruto or Black Clover. But his is the only Japanese name that I decided to, you know, that I decided to give. I actually didn't want to include any Japanese names, but this OC had been an OC that I created a long time ago, and I'd been calling him Michio for like almost a year now. So I tried changing his name to something more Western, but it just didn't feel right because I had been calling him Michio for so long, bro. So I decided to just stick with it, but I avoided giving Japanese names to any of the other characters in the manga. So this is the female lead. Actually, I'm gonna create a second layer for a less rough sketch. This is gonna be the second main lead. Her name is Lilith, and she's gonna show up around page 13, 14 of the manga. But it's gonna be a 21-page story. It's not gonna be longer than 21 pages, and it's not gonna have like future chapters or anything. Her design is the one that I'm still working on right now. She's a black girl, and she's around the same age as Michio, but yeah, I don't really know what she's gonna look like yet. I want to give her kind of a big nose. Not a big nose, but like a bigger nose than what you would usually see in anime and manga. I see that we're back in the game. Indeed, we are. I was having some trouble with my tablet, but little did I know it was because of my own stupidity. And unlike Michio, this girl is not gonna be, you know, all happy-go-lucky, whatever. She's gonna be much more not stoic. She's actually kind of depressed in the whole manga. Never seen you before. Claire has been in the stream a couple of times, but I don't think she stays around for very long. So that's probably why you don't know her. How far are you into this? I think meant how far are you into this? I don't actually know. I don't really have much of a plan for this live stream. But I'm just gonna be designing like 3 of the characters, and then I'll leave the rest of the stream for storyboarding. And just to save time, I'll just copy flip, just copy paste. Well, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'll enjoy the stream. Look at you guys being all wholesome in the chat. It's cute. Wait, I forgot to merge the layers. Yeah. There we go. And kids are supposed to have like really big eyes, right? What the hell are you doing here, Claire? Oh my god, bro. This guy just woke up and chose violence, bro. He's just enjoying the stream, bro. Chill. I don't know why I copied the other eye before drawing the iris first. That was kind of stupid of me. Copy, paste, transform, drag, flip. Okay, one thing I know that I want this character to have is a really messed up like afro. So let me just roughen their ears, and I think their ears are going to be covered by their hair for the most part. I'm having a hard time drawing the jaw. These eyebrows are not it, bro. I'm not feeling them at all. And maybe the eyes are a little bit too tilted to the right, so let me try doing this. Making them bigger, maybe. Yeah, I think that might look good. Just gotta get rid of this this second eye. Okay, this looks a little bit more like what I was envisioning. And I could add the eyebrows back in. I want the eyebrows to be kind of thicker on the inside and thinner as you approach the outside tip. So yeah, something like this. This is much more what I imagined. And then for the afro, I'll just first draw in her our hairline, which is gonna look something like this. And again, I forgot to merge the layers. Maybe the eyes are a little bit too big. now that I'm looking at it again. I saw like a lot of different artists. They make the eyes intentionally big. Actually, maybe I shouldn't select that part yet. They make the eyes big in children to make them seem younger. I thought I could do that too, but it doesn't really look good to me, in my opinion. Just delete this part. It's not my natural way of drawing children. Well, then again, I don't really draw children that often, but we'll see how it works out. The jawline is also bothering me a bit. I think I could make it a little bit smaller. It looks very adulty as it is right now. So maybe I can free transform it. Not free transform, mesh transform. That's what I meant to. That's what I meant to do. Select mesh transform, and maybe I could bring the jawline a little bit in more. That looks a little bit more kitty, right? Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. Try to make the face more round. I think it might help. Yeah, I think I made the skull a little bit too big. I think this might work better. Now I just need to make everything except the eyes a little bit smaller. Second. God, what the hell happened? Okay. Erase the neck. bad. What the hell? Let me try and do it in sections. What's going on? I can't. Okay, that's good enough. This looks weird, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I do have to make the eyes smaller. I don't know. At this point, I just don't know. This looks nothing like I imagined, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. I have a sketch on one of my sketchbooks. Let me see if I can kind of use that as reference. See if I can draw her a little bit better. I think what's throwing it off is the eyes. Now that I'm looking at it, these aren't really the eyes that I was envisioning for this character. That might be better. What if I try... As you can tell, I don't know how to draw children, okay? And this is just gonna look even weirder. I'll just leave it like that. Well, I actually gotta draw storyboards tonight, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. I'll just stick with this. And for the afro, I want the afro to be really, really messed up. Like really scruffy and really untidy. Because she's supposed to be kind of like a refugee. She's not really supposed to be alive, and she's kind of been she's kind of on the run for her life. And right now the afro looks really organized. But in the final version, I'll be sure to fix that. Actually, I think I have a sketch for that in my sketchbook too. Yeah, I do. Oh my god, I just deleted the layer. trying to color pick the blue, bruh? Okay. Because I forgot to draw her neck. Okay. So this girl, she is part of a race. She's human. I just want to make that clear. She's human, but she's part of I guess a race or a tribe of people that are supposed to be dead. They're not supposed to be alive, but somehow she survives. Looks great. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Somehow she's alive, and these people, they're called Virillians, and the idea of the name, it not only like reflects where they're from or their standing as a nation. It comes from the Latin word verde, which means green, basically. And the idea of it is that these people, the Virillians, they are more in touch with nature than everybody else. So in my manga, there's magic, and different tribes or different countries, or people of different countries, they specialize in different kinds of magic. And the Virillians are exceptionally talented at elemental magic. So anything pretty much that has to do with nature. Not just elemental magic like water, water, ice, earth, all those things, but there's also like tree magic. If you've ever seen Black Clover, like Captain Vengeance, the magic that he uses. I'm gonna make her lips sort of chapped, because, you know, when you're running for your life, you don't have the luxury of taking care of your lips or whatever. Damn, she might grow to be overpowered then. Yeah, she will. And in the chapter that I wrote, she does awaken to her magical powers, because not everyone gets to awaken. Everyone can awaken, but not everyone has the chance to awaken their powers. But I'll let the chapter explain that. I don't want to spoil too much or give too much away. And I'll just copy and paste this. This flip. When will the chapter be available? I actually don't know. I don't know how long it'll take me to complete this chapter, because I'm having exams in around 2 weeks, like final semester exams. So I don't really know. But considering that it's gonna be at the very least 21 pages long, I think it'll maybe be out next month or 3 weeks from now. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. God. I think I messed up this line. Line art doesn't have to be perfect because that's not the purpose of this live stream, so it's alright, take your time, go with the flow. I will, bro. I will. But at the same time, I'll try to get it out as soon as possible. Okay, so for the afro, I'm gonna make some of the tips really sharp, and I'll just go ham and make it as irregularly shaped as possible. I'm not really following any kind of guide or anything. I'm just kind of making random pencil strokes and seeing how the afro turns out from there. How's it? Oh shit! Apparently I drew this part on the wrong layer. Luckily, it's still fixable. You can just select this part. Just copy it, paste it. Oh my god. Merge it, and then you can erase it from the bottom layer. Should be fixed now. Yep. Drawing on the wrong layer, man, it'll mess you up. It really will. Was that? I can't even undo this. Why? Oh, okay. Never mind. Is this Clip Studio? No, it's not Clip Studio. I cannot afford Clip Studio, bro. I'm a broke college student. This is Medibank Paint. Medibank Paint Pro. Yeah. By chance we color in this near the end? We can, bro. That wasn't the original intention, but yeah, we can. I don't really have a lot of things to do, so we can keep the stream going for a bit longer than we usually do. Also, I got a question. I was thinking if I should set up like a hand cam, so you guys can see what my arms are doing when I'm drawing on the tablet. But you know, I feel like that would be sort of pointless. So I kind of don't know. Would you want to be able to see like a hand cam to see what my hands are doing? Fair play shows that the quality of the artist is more important than the program. Appreciate it, bro. I was just curious because it looks so much like Clip Studio. Yeah, but I don't think it's nearly as good as Clip Studio. Clip Studio has a lot of extra features like 3D assets, and I believe you can also animate in Clip Studio, which I don't think you can in Medibang. But yeah, if you're just a regular 2D artist that you don't really need like what do you call it, like 3D assets and shit, then yeah, this is it's a pretty good program. Plus, it's free, so why not? Alright, as a rough sketch, I think this is pretty much done. You just gotta add the eyebrows. Yes, I'm assuming you're saying yes as in yes to the hand cam. So I'll keep that in mind. Okay, so this is, oh my god. Okay, so this is the second character. This is the female lead of the story. Yeah, I'll just leave her here. Her name is Lilith. And she is a Varillian. Oh, and I just realized that I forgot to explain the correlation. I said that Varillian comes from the Latin word verdi, which means green. Yeah, the correlation is like nature. Wait, actually, I think I already did say that, but whatever. If I didn't say it, then yeah. It's supposed to be like a callback to, or a reference to the green in nature. Alright, we got 2 more characters, and then we can move on to the storyboard. Now these ones, I genuinely have no idea what they're gonna look like. For Togoro's design, for Michio's design, I already knew what he was gonna look like. For Lilith, I had kind of an idea. These ones, I have literally no idea what they're gonna look like. I know some features that I know that I'm sure that they want to have, but I haven't actually tried drawing them. This is gonna be my first time ever. So merge these layers. Here, delete. Okay. The next character we're gonna be doing is a character called Dorian. brush a little thinner. Okay, this is a bit better. Basically, Dorian is, I guess you could say he's a butler. He's gonna be the main butler in, or the head butler in the Toguro household. Because Michio, I did not mention this, but Michio is actually from royalty. Even though he doesn't really understand that he's from royalty, or he doesn't really understand the influence that his family has on the world, because he's never been let outside. And there is a reason for that. But unfortunately, like, I couldn't explore it in my one shot because I just it just would have been way too long if I had gone that route. I wanted to keep it under 24 pages so that I could submit it to what's it called, Shonen Jump. I think that's the page limit that they give. Hey bro, you might say no to this, but in the future, if you're making a filler dude, isn't it possible that... Is it possible if I can draw it just like any time in the future? Wait. You might say no to this, but in the future, if you're making a villain dude, is it possible if I can draw it? Oh, so you want to design my villain? Am I understanding you correctly? Yeah, okay, how about this? I won't say no. I'll accept suggestions. I won't completely hand over the design to you because, you know, it's my manga, it's my baby. I'll kind of grow attached to this project since it's the very first one that I'm working on. But I can let you design the character. You can show me some of your designs. And then I'll incorporate some of the features of your designs into the final draft. How about that? That's kind of what I meant, a suggestion. Oh, okay. I thought you just, you know, wanted to completely take over the design of the villain. Sure, bro. That's fine. There's no reason why I would say no to that. Hold on. The head is a bit asymmetrical here. Okay, so I'm curious what this man shall look like. I sort of have an idea in my head brewing already. I'm gonna give him kind of the same big nose that I gave Lilith, because you know they're from the same race. Oh wait, I didn't mention that. This guy's also gonna be a Vermilion. Supposedly he's gonna be the last one left. Or so he thinks he's the last one left. So he's also going to be black. And I'm planning on giving him sort of a lineup. Like a really fresh cut. Not like a modern one like Waves or something. But maybe like a low taper fade. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. This guy's gonna be in sort of his late 20s. Like late 20s, early 30s. And he's gonna be much younger than the rest of the butlers in the Toguro household. I'm not feeling these lips, bro. Wait, hold on. But this. Okay, you can roll with this. I'll just go back to the previous layer and bring up the opacity again. Hold color pick, and I'm gonna draw sort of a guideline in the middle for the eyes. So this line that I just drew, it's supposed to be like the bottom eyelid of his eyes are not gonna go past that point. And actually, there's something else that I forgot to do. Let me bring up the opacity again. I want to draw these landmarks for the cheekbones because unlike the children, I kind of have to be a little bit more accurate with this guy's facial structure. Okay, his eyes are a little bit too sharp, and that's not the look that I'm going for. So I'm gonna make his eyes a little bit rounder, but still kind of sharp, because this guy is supposed to be more of a warm, loving character, because he's the guy that takes care of Michio most of the time. He's sort of like a father figure to Michio, I guess you could say. Select this. Bring it a little bit downwards. Control paste. I just said control paste. I meant to say control V. Transform. Flip it. It's okay right here. I'll give him sort of big eyes, and something that I'll do. Whoa, that looks good. Your style is cool. Thank you, Rosa Flora or Flora. I'm not sure if I'm reading your name correctly, but thank you. I appreciate it. And because this guy's gonna be more of an older character, not that old, but late 20s, like 28, 29, I'll give him a little bit of wrinkles, like a hint of wrinkles around his eye. Maybe, nah, I won't give him any wrinkles like near his nose. And I want him to have sort of thick eyebrows. So maybe something like this. I'm not too sure though. Yeah, I'm not too keen on this eyebrow design. I don't really know what to make his eyebrows look like. No worries. Thank you for stopping by the live stream. I don't think I've seen you before, so I appreciate it. I really do. Okay, I think this looks good. I'll just I struggled a lot to draw these eyebrows, so I'll just copy and paste, transform, flip. There we go. Deselect and just merge the layers. There we go. Now everything is on the same layer. Okay. Now, just gotta make the rest of his face, like his jawline and shit. First cut. This is where things will get a little bit trickier, so I'll just make a separate layer where I'm just gonna sketch out his hair, because I don't really want to ruin my line work layer. I'll just lower the opacity of that. Now I have a couple of ideas. By far the most most boring one is to just give him like a just like a buzz cut, which I don't really want to do. But the option is there. Oh my god, that is the most uneven hairline I've ever drawn in my life. Yeah, by far the most boring option is to just give him like a buzz cut. So I was thinking instead of that, just copy this layer, paste it. I was thinking instead of that, we could do something more interesting with it, and give him like either braids or dreads. But dreads are gonna be a lot more tedious to draw. So, or we could also give him like a high top. That could also work. Let's try the white man here. Oh hell no! This guy's gonna be pretty much. He's gonna have the same hair as Lilith over here, but okay. Let me just get something down on the page. Let's try going for some locks. But only on the top though. I'll give him a fade on his temples. Wait, so like her haircut, but very short. Yeah. Or just her haircut, but just, you know, tidier. So I could give him like a top knot or some man buns, but I don't want to give him man buns. Or, you know, just any other like stereotypical black person haircut. But something that looks sort of professional, you know? So I'll try giving him some locks for now. Nah, not feeling this. Huh. Wait, let me search up some references on Pinterest. And I'll put them on screen so you guys can see. found something. I'll put it on the screen right now. Layer. Wait, where's the option? There was like an option to add an image. Oh my god, to add an image as a layer. Oh, here it is. Okay, let me just bring this down. We could try doing something like this. From a front angle, it might not look very good. But it's okay. We can experiment. I'm not feeling this, so I'll just get rid of this. And actually, I just realized the mood that I want to go for. Or not the mood, but the kind of character that I want to mirror. And it's Klaus from Black Clover. So I'll just search up some references of Klaus. But I don't really know what makes Klaus, you know. Okay, I just gotta add it as a layer. Klaus. Well, for starters, the face could be a lot better. So, let me go ahead and fix that. Hold on. So, the nose is not centered properly. I guess we could go ahead and do that. The eyes, I feel like we have to completely redo the eyes. I don't want to do the same eyes that Klaus has, but I don't know what it is about these eyes, bro. They're just not what I was imagining. Maybe it's the wrinkles. It could actually be the wrinkles that are messing me up. Let me. Oh my god! I just clicked save by mistake. Let me try erasing some of them. Actually, I ended up erasing most of the eye anyway, so. Let me try it. this on, it'll be a little easier. Yeah, I think that looks better. And I feel like this mouth needs to be completely redrawn because he looks sort of like depressed or kind of pissed off. So I'll just give him like a slight smile, like a very subtle smile. Completely erase the eyebrows. Or not erase them, but I'll just reposition them. Transform. There we go. I'll select this portion of the eye. Control paste. I said control paste again, bro. Flip it. Bring it over to the side. There we go. Now this is much more what I was imagining. I just have to merge the layers. Well, I guess in the end, we're just gonna have to go with the white person here. Oh my god, wait, oh shit, bro, I'm sorry, I did not see your chats, bro. Can I give an idea? I sent it in Discord general. Okay. I'm so sorry it took me so long to get to your chat, bro. Okay, let me check out what you sent. Oh. Okay. Let me save this image then. Save image. Okay, I just got the image. Open images layer. Wait, why didn't it show up? Open image as layer. It's not opening for some reason, but it's pretty much kind of the same as this. Hold on, let me call one of my friends, see if he wants to pull up to the stream. He was supposed to, but something came up, so I had to do it pretty much alone. Okay. Let me stop the music and see if he picks up.
Yeah, conmigo, bro.
Yo, you're on my channel, bro. I'm just letting you know.
Huh?
You're on my channel right now, bro. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, hello.
Bro,
Bro.
are you gonna pull up, bro?
I do not think so, no.
What happened, bro? Well,
No.
actually, maybe you don't want to say it on the internet. But,
Yeah, mas...
what's going on, bro?
How do I censor this? Hold on.
Censor this.
So basically, back home, we ran into an issue with we ran into a financial issue that has rendered me incapable of paying this month's rent. So I need to run to my bank because my dad is sending the money there and deal with that.
Oh, you gotta do that right now.
Yes. Otherwise, I run the risk of what is it? Getting kicked out of my accommodation.
Alright, bro, good luck with that.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
No, no, don't worry about it.
Goodbye, world. And ciao, bro. Yeah.
Alright, bro. Ciao. Well, not sure if you guys heard that, but yeah, he's not gonna pull up. Let me bring the music back up. Money is always the problem in this world. Well, since you're saying that, I guess you heard it. It really is, bro. It really is. They say money doesn't solve all your problems. I kind of disagree. I mean, it doesn't, but it solves most of them. It solves like 98% of them. Okay, this guy is looking kind of like Miles. Which I'm not sure if I'm very. I'm not sure if I like that. What can I do, bruh, to make this guy not look like Miles? Oh, hell no, he looks... if I do this, he looks elderly, bro. Let me try giving him the Itachi wrinkles again. Even though I don't think that... Yeah, not a big fan of how that looks. Okay, let me take this... Let me select this, put this on a different layer. Copy, paste. Go back to the original layer, delete. Let me try giving him the white person hair treatment. Give him cheekbones. Actually, that's a good idea, bro. Wait, they're poorly positioned, so let me try moving them a little bit. That actually kind of works. To be completely honest with you, that kind of works. Hold on. I have some black people sketches on my my sketchbook. I could also try to give him like instead of giving him cheekbones, let me put this on a different layer. I could make his eyebrows a lot more, or not his eyebrows, but I could accentuate his brow ridge a lot more. Yeah, I think that's alright. Plus, I'm gonna give him like some tribal tattoos that I'm also gonna give to Lilith, because like it's kind of like something that they that they do to every Verilian citizen. I might give him like some face tattoos or something, but not right now. The things that I did like up here in his eyebrow ridge, I think that's a lot better. Not gonna lie, I'm just laughing my ass off when you just say black people or white people. Hey, bruh. It's just the way you say it. Hey, bruh, I don't know, bruh. I mean, I don't know how else to say it, bruh. I'm just gonna delete this layer. What layer is this now? I'm just gonna merge all of these. Let me create a folder with the references, and I'll put these images in it. Just delete this. I'll just make some finishing touches. I think I'll make his hair a lot longer on the top. And I won't give him the sharpest razor in the city. I'll make his hairline a little bit more uneven. Wait a second, you put runes or tattoos on the Verilion? Wouldn't others know? Or you can hide them by chance? Well, since this guy is the last Verilion left, he's gonna be taken under the wing of the Togoro family, and they're more like royalty, so they have a lot more influence on like political issues, which is how he is sort of allowed to live. Okay, I'm pretty content with this one. Let me just transform. Oh, I see makes sense. Indeed it does. Okay, last character that we're going to be designing, and then we're going to go to the storyboarding. This character is going to be a lot easier to design because this is going to be Michio's biological father. Oh my god. I have a feeling the one that doesn't pop up much is the father, yeah? Exactly. How the hell did you know, bruh? Very easy. First, a father. First is a father. Second, he obviously later on escapes the household and explores the world. Lastly, which gets to the point of him probably never returning home as his father either. Tracking him. Oh my god, bro. Can't read, bro. Tracking him down or something. Well, yeah, you're kind of almost there. Ivan Georgiev, my G. How's it going, bro? Plus, you said 4 important characters earlier and one doesn't pop up much. My God, bro. You're literally L, bro. You straight up did some detective work, bro. What the hell? What is this? Okay. One thing I know that I want this character to have is a beard. I want this character to be bearded. So I'm gonna give him that same like stupid smile that I gave his son. He's not like evil or anything, so he's not. I'm not gonna pop out with like a plot twist that he's like the final villain or whatever. He's just a father who lets his son do whatever he wants, pretty much. It is being called. Oh, it's called being aware of your surroundings and what you hear. Alright, man. Checkmate. How about a Balbo beard? I don't know what that is. Hold on, let me look that up. Oh, this is kind of like a... Sort of like a goatee. It's not really a goatee, but yeah, kind of like a short beard. Not really what I'm going for. Although it could work if I make it like a... What's that dude's name from Vinland Saga? Canute. That's his name. Canute, Vinland Saga. Hold on, let me pull up this image. Save image as. I'll just open it as a layer. Canute. Yeah, it could this is what you're talking about, right? When you say like a Balbo beard. Sorta, yeah. Alright. You know, actually, I think I could make something like that work. My God, I can't speak. Well, let me... Oh no. I started drawing on the wrong layer again. I'll just... merge these. There we go. I'll just... copy and paste this layer. I'll hide one of them. I'll actually redo the whole smile. Oh my god. This is not working. Okay, I guess this is alright. Shit, my earbud is dying. Actually, I don't think I even need my earbud. Yeah, I was supposed to use my earbud to talk to my friend while he was in the Discord, but since he's not gonna join anymore, I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess I don't really need the earbud. Actually, yeah, this beard style kind of slaps. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna have to give you credit for the character design when I'm done with this. I just got that dog in me, bro. I give out the best ideas sometimes. Hey, bro. I can't argue with that, bro. You really do. What now? Well, I guess this is pretty much. I don't really need the Canute reference anymore, so I guess I'll just wait. My God. I'll just put them in the folder. Yeah, this is pretty much good to go as a line art, so I guess I'll just make all of the lines black. Oh wait, hold on. Did I turn on ads for the live stream? I didn't. My God, bro. Well, sorry to you guys, but I'm gonna be turning on ads because I gotta eat. I can't eat. I'm broke. I'm not gonna say the slur though. But yeah, I'm broke, man. I'm broke. Mm, for the hair, I guess I'll just do the same thing that I did with Michio. Hmm. I kind of like how this turned out. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God, I just deleted the layer. Do they my God, hold on. Do they look like they could be father and son? Now I realized that I kind of rushed this sketch. His face looks kind of weird. Michio's face, I mean. So I might go back and redo that. But do they look like they could be father and son? because I'm not gonna lie, I really like this design, even though it's pretty much just Michio with a beard. But hey, sometimes less is more, you know. Yep, 100%. Alright, bro. Appreciate it. Let me just size this down. And this guy doesn't really have a name. I mean, he does, but I haven't pinned down his first name yet. Even though it's kind of irrelevant because no one, like literally no one in the series calls him by his first name. But I was thinking on Axel. Oh my god. Let me do this. Brush. Axel Togaro. Could probably make him have that longish black hair a little on the side. Oh, I did that on purpose. I want that more to be kind of Michio's thing. He kind of has like he kind of buzzed it on the sides, if you know what I mean. He has like a fade on the sides. But his name, his first name is irrelevant. I was thinking Axel, but everyone in my chapter calls him Lord Togaro. That's crazy how I thought Axel as well. Hey, bro. Great minds think alike, bro. Yeah, let me go back to Michio's design because I feel like I kind of butchered him. Uh, so yeah, let's try that again. I'll be quick with it this time because I know wrong layer. Fuck. I know a lot of people have been waiting to start with the storyboard. So I'll just I won't use a hand drawn circle again. I'll let the program handle that for me so that I know his head proportions are correct. And here we gotta do this, this, this. Okay, now I'll make a new layer and switch to a blue brush. Why am I suffering, bro? I forgot that I can draw digitally now. I can just copy and paste this. There we go. Easy. That's kind of cheating, but hey, I don't want to waste a lot of time redoing a character design that I had already done. I know he looks kind of evil right now, but hey, just trust the process. Oh my god, deleted the entire. You know what? Let me just make my life a lot easier. And just do that. Actually, I want his eyes to be a little bit more oval shaped, so. Yep, perfect. I just gotta fill that in. This. Now with the lasso tool, so evil looks okay. Nah. Trust me, there's something that you can do to make it look not evil. And it works wonders, bro, trust me. The symmetrical eyebrows look kind of weird, so maybe I'll just move one of them higher and tilt them. I guess so. This looks alright. Oh wait. Wrong layer. Okay. Go to select. Just gotta tweak everything a little bit more. The smile is okay, I just want to make it a little bigger. Actually, I think the smile is one of the things that's making this kid look like evil. But okay, before I delete the smile, let me show you what I was saying that you could do. See, just take the eraser tool, make it small enough so you don't erase the entire eye, and just make a highlight. It's not working out like I imagined it. All right. Oh, wrong layer. Just like that. All of a sudden, the kid doesn't look, you know, like a serial killer. Okay. And now for actually, let me rough in his ears first. Hmm, I'm not feeling this hair. Okay, this is better. I want him to have like really big, oversized hair. Since like parents are not like, well, at least from what I see from like white people, um, parents are not that like stuck up about like cutting their children's hair, or at least like in my school, uh, all of the all of the children, especially the white children, um, they had like super long hair, and that's kind of the effect that I'm trying to get here. A kid who doesn't really cut his hair at all. Bring this down a bit because the hair is gonna be is gonna go outside of the canvas. I can bring them back up. You are the kitchen. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I really do. Don't apply. Okay, I guess I gotta bring Lilith a little bit more to the left. I mean to the right. And this is pretty much good enough to be line art, so I'll just make the line black. And there we go. The very last thing that I want to do is I want to color in this dude's eyes, because I think that's what's what's making him look so weird. So I'll just go in with the paint bucket, and go back with the eraser. And instead of making a round highlight like everybody else, I'll just make a square one. So just go in with the eraser. Wait, a triangular one. Nah, a square one. Oh wait, I kind of messed up the eyelash a little bit. There we go. Now with the erase tool. Oh my god, what the hell happened? Nah, that doesn't work. Let me try and make a square one with just the eraser itself instead of the lasso eraser. Okay, I feel like that looks a lot better. My god, that took forever, bro. But okay, I'm pretty happy with the character designs, I'm not gonna lie. Especially this guy. I really like this guy's design. So yeah, I guess we better move on to the storyboarding. Let me just save this project. They're sick. Thank you, bro. I agree. I definitely do agree. Wait, how are we gonna do this? I have like a project already created for like manga pages, but I want to be able to edit all of the pages in one singular canvas. So let me see if I can find a template for a storyboard online. Okay, let me create a new project, and I'll open the template as an image. Why didn't it work? Oh, it did. I just gotta make this bigger. It's pretty low res. Maybe I could find a different one. How many pages are these? There's 2 pages here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's plus these 2. 15. That's 30 pages, right? 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that's 30 pages. Let me see if I can find a different template online. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find a different one, so I guess we're just stuck with this one. This is from the Clip Studio Paint Acid library, I think. So here's what we'll do. I'll just enable like the ruler, and I'll just trace along each of the pages. Or actually, I don't need to trace along all of them, just some of them, and then I'll copy and paste it. Oh, wait. This layer needs to be on top. Okay, technically I can just copy paste this, right? Just copy paste transform. Then I and paste this again. Transform. That works, right? Okay, my story is going to have at the very least 21 pages, so I need to copy and paste this 10 times. Hold on. Control paste. Paste, transform. It doesn't matter if they're not like perfectly aligned or anything. I don't need them to be. As long as they're storyboards, they get the job done. Paste. Paste, I mean. Bring that over to the side over here. Okay. Let me just create a white background. And I believe we can just go ahead and get started with the pages. Okay, so like I said, Michio is a character who has been trying to run away from home for a very long time. So naturally, I'm gonna have him, or I'm gonna have the chapter start with Michio trying to run away from home. So I'll have sort of an establishing shot, but not not exactly an establishing shot because it's not gonna show the whole environment. My God, I can't. Why? Let me just use a ruler to make things easier. Okay. So I want the first panel to be sort of an establishing shot. Where Michio is running away in the distance and we cannot see him at first. Um, and they're like butlers that are trying to catch him and prevent him from escaping because uh, that's sort of their job, right? And this is gonna look really ugly, by the way. I'm just letting y'all know because it's a storyboard. Uh, there's gonna be like another one here. Was sort of stumbling, and he's gonna be trying to touch the ground to like keep himself from falling. In the background, there's like this giant wall, and I guess we could add kind of like a tower here to show that he's in like a palace. And trying to see if we can add anything else. Mitra is gonna be here. This tiny little speck. I guess we can add sort of a window here. Just to kind of like make it obvious that this is supposed to be like a tower. Anyways, details shouldn't matter that much, but they kind of do matter, so I'm going to spend a little bit of time fleshing out the characters. Here we're going to have like a bunch of clouds. Then the bottom, I plan to split the panels directly down the middle. And Dorian is going to show up here. I plan to have like a dynamic shot of his hand sort of like coming towards us. Like this. Maybe that's a bit too extreme because it covers up most of the panel. maybe I'll have something like this. Okay, that's what the storyboard phase is for, to figure out where everything is gonna go. Then I'm gonna have to think of where the speech bubbles are gonna go. For the first panel, I'm sure that the speech bubble is gonna go somewhere up here. How's it going, bro? I'm live though. I'm gonna have kind of an explosion shaped speech bubble to show that like someone is screaming. And this is where the first piece of dialogue is gonna go. For the second panel, I'm not sure. Not really sure what I want to do with it. Oh wait, did I draw all of this on the same layer? I did. That's annoying. I think I can fix it though. Well, I think you stopped cooking. You're rocking like the kitchen now. Appreciate it, bro. I really do. Fuck. I messed up. Okay, that worked. Alright, finally. Just go back here, delete this. And now this should be on a separate layer. It is. Nice, okay. Can keep going. So yeah, on this second panel, I'm pretty sure you guys can, well, you guys that were here for the character designs, I'm pretty sure you can guess who this is. I joined late, bro. What's going on, man? Well, I just finished writing a manga, like the story, the plot for a manga. I finished writing the script and everything, like all of the dialogue. So now what's left is to make the art for the manga. So right now I'm doing the storyboard, like some very rough sketches of what the pages are gonna look like, and yeah, we're just on the first page right now. We're working on the storyboard for the first page. And actually, let me open the script right now because I need to remember what I want to include on each page. Okay, so for the second panel, this wasn't my original idea, but I think I'm gonna cut the panels like this, or maybe I'll make the top one a little longer than the bottom one. Or I think they're good like this. Yeah, mano, você é bom. Appreciate it, bro. For those of you that didn't understand, that's Portuguese. He said I'm good, and I said I appreciate it, bro. I really do. Okay, so for this second panel, I'm gonna have this same character. Not the second panel, I mean the third panel. This same character. A close-up of his face. Sort of like this. And he is bringing his hands up to his face. Like he's about to scream. Yeah, sort of like this, but this hand doesn't look right. Like I need to turn it a little bit more so that you can see a little bit more of the thumb. Then I'll select this character, transform it, bring it down a little bit because I need some space for the speech bubble. What software are you using, bro? For drawing, I'm using a software called Medibank Paint Pro. It's a free drawing software, and for recording, I'm using OBS. What's the full name? I don't know what the full name is. It's just OBS, bro. Again, speech bubble. It's gonna be screaming, so here I'm not gonna include a speech bubble. I'm gonna include a thought bubble because he's gonna be saying some lines in his head. So I think I'll do it like this, or another way I could try and do it is bringing, oh shit, wrong layer. Wait, did I draw all of that on the wrong layer? Yeah, I did. God damn it. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try fixing my mistakes. I always gotta remember to switch to the correct layer. Copy, paste, merge. Now I gotta delete here. Okay, now it's on the correct layer. Uh, yeah, as I was saying, um, another way that I can try and do it is bring this character a bit closer. Or a bit more to the corner. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it. Maybe have some of the thoughts going here, and I don't think I want to have it in a bubble actually, now that I think about it. Have some of the thoughts going here, and then I'll continue it on the bottom corner of the page. Okay, so the story opens up with this panel. The butler's trying to chase after the main character Michio. This guy, Dorian, if any of you could guess this was Dorian, he's basically saying, "Oh no, he's escaping." Blah blah blah. I don't want to give away the dialogue before I'm done with the chapter, and he basically screams to not let him escape. And Michio, he cannot jump this wall on his own. So what he does is he steals a magic item, and a magic item that's gonna let him get over this wall, like safe and sound. Well, maybe not safe and sound, but he's certainly gonna be able to get over the wall. So I'm gonna have this panel show him taking out the magic item from his pocket. I don't know what the best way to do that is, though. Mm. Hmm. Okay, maybe I could have him running. And how is he gonna pull it out of his pocket, though? Maybe this angle won't really work. Let me try again. Maybe I'll go for more of a side angle. don't really know how to do this. I don't know how to do this in a way that it looks like he's taking it out of his pocket, but it's also clear to the audience that, like, the audience can see exactly what he's taking out of his pocket. So let me just search for like some references. Oh, okay. I think I found something that could work. Let me just put it up on the screen so you can see it too. An images layer. Oh, that was not the image. There we go. Yeah, I guess I could show it like kind of peeking through the pocket instead of showing the item like fully outside the pocket. Let me just keep it up here. Let's try this again. I'll have him running. And I could have him, let's say his pants go up to here. Could have him taking the item out. His other hand could like come around and like hold his pocket, I guess, because it'd be kind of difficult to take something out of your pocket while you're running. His legs are kind of thin though. Let's fix that. And of course I drew it on the wrong layer, but doesn't matter because this one's actually easy to fix. Copy, paste, merge, delete. There we go. I guess I can delete these references now. Okay, second page. I don't really know what the second page is going to look like. For let me just check the script to see what happens. Okay. I know I want a small panel. Kind of like this. Okay, for now I'll just keep it straight because I don't know what kind of slant to give it. I know I want to give it some sort of slant because the scene is sort of chaotic. And I want to have a close-up of Dorian's eye. So let me just open that project again. Open recent fire. I just said recent fire. I meant to say recent file. Wait. Where did I save it? Open from the cloud? Okay. Now I basically want to have that small panel be one of Dorian's eyes. Obviously, I'm gonna edit it, right? I'm not just gonna leave it like this. Ugh. It looks sort of like a low resolution here, so maybe that won't work as I thought it would. I mean, I guess that's kind of what happens when you make the storyboard pages so small like this. But okay, whatever. We can still work with this. Okay, lasso tool. His eye is gonna be like wide open, and his pupil is gonna be very small because he's gonna be surprised at the fact that Michio has a magic item. And maybe I should make this a little bit smaller. Oh my god, I drew it on the wrong layer. No way, bro. Okay, let me actually label these layers because I keep drawing them on the wrong layers. This one is panel dividers. This one is art. Okay, so what I was about to say is, I'll make this a little bit smaller. So that I can leave some space for some text. Or maybe I should, instead of putting the eye on the top right, maybe I should bring it more towards the bottom. I just said top right, I meant top left. My god, bro, I'm tired. Yeah. Actually, I think the way I set it up originally was the better choice. And here on the panel divisors, I think I figured out the the slant that I want the panel to be at. So yeah, I want the panel to be sort of like this. I would go to sleep, but I won't. Hey, bro, if you wanna go to sleep, sleep, bro. Here I'm gonna have a close-up of the item that Michio is pulling from his pocket. And of course, I drew it on the wrong panel. Or not on the wrong panel, on the wrong layer. Then down here I'm gonna have some text. I want the second half of this page to be the actual establishing shot, like the actual shot that shows the entire environment that we're in. So how do we do this? Guess I could have a panel of Dorian one last time, reaching out. Hold on. Having his hands straight on like that doesn't seem natural. So wait, hold on. How would this look? I'm not feeling this panel at all, bro. Yeah, this is a lot better, I think. Don't worry if you can't really understand it. You're not really supposed to. This is more like for my own interpretation. Transform. And there's going to be some text here. Like a speech bubble. I want more than half of this page to be just the establishing shot of where we actually are in the story. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Okay, so I think in this panel I'm gonna have a shot of switch to the right layer. I think I'm gonna have a shot of Michio. Sort of doing his thing. Not fully revealing his face. Actually, I'm gonna have like the top half of his face in shadow. And he's gonna break the magic item that he's using, because in my world you have to or in my comic book series you have to break the magic item to activate the spell that it's imbued with. I'm gonna have like dust falling out more or less, like magic dust or whatever. And then I want to have an over the head. Oh my god, over the head. Not over the head. What am I talking about? Over the shoulder shot. I'm gonna have sort of a flower sprouting on the ground. Not too sure how that's gonna look yet, but as it is right now, this angle is not high enough. I need a really, really extreme angle to really show what I'm trying to do. Even then, still not good enough. Hold on. Okay, so this is gonna be an angle from above. Like this is like the top of his head, top of Michio's head, and I'm gonna have a flower sprout. And even then, it's still not. Let me do this. Let me scale this down by a lot. It's gonna look very pixely, but that's not a problem. Finally, I'm gonna have a flower sprout, but I need like a reference of a flower sprouting because I don't really know how to draw that. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to improvise. I can't really find a reference for that online. Okay. And let me just erase some of these parts so it's clear what's going on. And I didn't really leave any space for text, so let me try making this a bit smaller. Not a bit smaller, but let me try raising it up a bit more. So leave some space over here. And I could erase the parts that go over the panels. Okay, looks like my original plan to have like this entire part be the establishing shot. It looks like that won't work. So, okay. Might have another idea. Since I want this to be the cover page, I'll do this. I'll create a folder, and it's just a temporary folder, where I'll put all of my important layers on it. Then I'll transform this folder, and Actually, I have to select this part first. Transform. I'll bring this over to the next page. Like so. And I'll bring this part to the next page too. Sort of like this. And that will be the cover page. And I guess now I can get rid of this folder. I don't need it anymore. Okay, I'll just leave a message. It says cover. And actually, I want to try and bring this panel down here instead of up there. And since we're doing that, I guess here in the panel divider, I can just erase this part and make the angle of the panel kind of steep. And I want sort of a panel to show that this is supposed to be like a sunflower, or at least it's some kind of flower. And I want to show that the flower is actually blooming. So I guess I can have a shorter panel, like a tall, narrow panel to show that the flower is growing. Then Micho is going to be standing over it. this. This is supposed to be the sprout, by the way. And I'll have some of the dust falling down onto the thing. I'll have more panels over here near the bottom. Wait, I'm on the wrong layer again.